Now we're going to solve linear inequalities. I want you to notice that if this was an equal sign, it would look just like a problem where we solve a linear equation, right? So we'd subtract 4x, subtract 7, right? We're going to do the exact same thing. Inequalities are solved exactly the same way as equations, okay? Only we're going to leave the inequality symbol. So here we're going to subtract 4x, cancel. 9x minus 4x is 5x. Bring down the inequality symbol, exactly the way it looks. Now we're going to cancel this 7. Minus 7 here, cancel. Negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10. And now we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. Cancel the 5, and we have x is less than or equal to negative 10 divided by 5 is negative 2. So the answer is x is less than or equal to negative 2, but now we're going to write it in interval notation. X is all of the numbers less than negative 2, so that goes to negative infinity. So we're going to go negative infinity, comma, negative 2. Now, do I put a parenthesis or a bracket here? I have the or equal to, so I'm going to do a bracket, and this is my final answer. Let's do another one. Okay, so this inequality looks very similar to an equation that we did. We solve it the same way. We multiply the 4 through the parentheses, 2 items. 4 times 2x, 8x. 4 times 5, plus 20. Bring down the inequality symbol. This 2 has to multiply through these through the parentheses, 2 items. 2 times 3x, 6x. 2 times 7, 14, and then put on the minus 5. 14 minus 5, that's 9. So I'm actually going to rewrite this as 9. Now we can minus 6x here, cancel. 8 minus 6x is 2x. Minus 20 here, minus 20 here, cancel here, bring down the greater than. 9 minus 20 is negative 11. Divide by 2, and we get x is greater than negative 11 over 2. Oh, that's a fraction. That's okay, we're going to write it just like that. X is larger than, not equal to, larger than. That includes infinity. So we're going to start with negative 11 over 2, comma, infinity. That gets a parenthesis. This does not say or equal to, so that gets a parenthesis. And so this is our final answer. Parenthesis, negative 11 over 2, comma, infinity, close parenthesis. All right, look at this. We've got one of those fractions everywhere kind of things, okay? But it's an inequality. We're still going to solve it like it's an equation. We've got a denominator of 3 and a denominator of 5. Let's start by getting rid of the denominator of 3. Let's do 3 times the whole thing. Well, 3 times 2/3, the 3 and the 3, they cancel, so we just have 2x. Here, the 3 and the 5 are not the same, so we're going to multiply the 3 times the 7. 3 times 7 is 21, so minus 21 over 5. Greater than or equal to 3 times negative 4/5 x. 3 and 5 are not the same, so we're going to do the 3 times the negative 4. That's negative 12 over 5 with an x. And then we have 3 times negative 8/3. Well, the 3 and the 3 are the same, so all we have left is negative 8. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing with the 5, with the denominator of 5. So we're going to multiply the whole thing by 5. Well, 5 times 2x, that's 10x. 5 and 5 in the denominator here, those go away, and all we have left is negative 21. Is greater than or equal to 5 times negative 12 over 5x. The 5's go away, and we just have negative 12x. And then 5 times negative 8, well, that's negative 40. Okay? Now it looks like one we did at the beginning of the video. So we're going to add 12x here, add 12x here. That cancels here. 10x plus 12x is 22x. Add 21 here, add 21 here. That cancels over here. Bring down the inequality symbol. And then negative 40 plus 21, that's negative 19. There we go. Now divide by 22 on both sides. cancel, and x is greater than or equal to negative 19 over 22. Write in interval notation, greater than, so we're going to have infinity, negative 19 over 22. So whenever we have positive infinity, it's on the right side. Every time we have negative infinity, it's on the left side. Okay? Infinity always gets a parenthesis, and the or equal to always gets a bracket, and this is our answer.